Magical.
We're going to move up to match number 2 here. At 79 kilograms, we're going to have Andrew Howe and Logan Storley duking it out. It was Howe coming away in the first one with a first period tech fall, I believe. Really showing some dominance, and as we've said before, this is his first competition back. And boy, it has been impressive so far. I believe he teched his way through the entire tournament. Storley was 4th place at this year's NCAA Championships, 174 pounds. And Andrew Howe will put himself in the mix there at 174 next year, so that'll make things interesting. Front head pinch here, Howe. Let's go, tries to circle the opposite way, gets an angle, circles around, scores the takedown. He gets 2, looking for a gut. Now has him loaded up, steps underneath. Didn't step underneath, he drove underneath, but he gets the score again. And he's going to score again, another gut. Oh, look at this. Storley's going to catch him on his back. Storley's got Howe in trouble. I thought for a second he might have been pinned. But they say no. Storley still got him there, though. Oh, wow. Great reversal. Good action. Logan Storley gets a reversal and a hold. So he's going to have 3 points on the board. It is 6-3 now. Storley just made things a little bit more interesting. He's trying to go to work on top, working on a gut. On the far side, Howe keeps the opposite hip down as they go out of bounds, and we'll get them back up onto the feet.
It was awfully close to the fall there.
That was awfully close to the fall, no joke. .145 to go here in the first period. 3-point lead for Andrew Howe. Logan Storley just made things exciting, though, and he gets back to the leg. Didn't really get in on it. Immediately, Howe fights that off, transitions into a front headlock, shortens that arm on the head, gets an angle, comes to the corner, transitions to a high crotch. Oh, cuts the corner, changes off, scores the takedown. He goes up 8-3. Great chain wrestling there, wouldn't you say?
I would agree with you on that one.
Thanks, Richard.
One of the few times.
Yep, for sure. 8-3 now, 5-point lead for Howe as they come back to the center. Minute 16 to go.
Just under a minute now, first period. 8-3 your score as Storley's in on the shot. Howe back to the front headlock. Trying to circle around. Storley able to circle out of there.
Second attempt by Andrew Howe. It's not there. And that they're in the same position. Howe scored last time from that head-to-head position. He was circle around, get an angle, and score. This time he tried to do the exact same thing. Storley made an adjustment and was able to fight it off. But there's going to be multiple attacks coming from Andrew Howe.
Those are heavy hands.
Those are very heavy hands. And he gets to the thigh behind. This is the same position again. Howe's behind. We're in a tripod. Nope, they're going to call the takedown, and it is confirmed. And you rarely, I believe, do you see a guy get in a tripod and straight up defend it. Richard, have you seen that this tournament where?
I actually haven't.
No, me neither. It's tough.
It is.
That's why we haven't seen it.
There's a select few that can do that. One of them sitting to my left.
That's me. Sweet. Oh, and look at Storley gets an angle, gets behind him. But Howe jumps up, faces him. And that's the way the first period is going to end, 10-3, a 7-point lead for Andrew Howe. So
one thing I did notice, Howe didn't go for that gut wrench again after he got those other 2 takedowns.
Interesting. I wouldn't either.
I mean, he got 2 before he got turned. So what do you think? Howe's going to be at 174 next year at NCAAs?
Yes, he will. Right in there with Chris Perry and Matt Brown and Logan Storley, and I think Mike Evans is back. 74 is probably my favorite weight class this year, and looking forward to it again with Andrew Howe in the mix. Howe takes him out, pushes him out, puts another point on the board, so he's 1 takedown away from closing this thing out. Looking for a second tech fall over Logan Storley.
And here
Howe
it
runs
is.
forward. Nope. Storley defends. Howe continuing to press forward. Underhook on the right side. Over the top of the head. Pulling it down. Oh, ankle pick across.
He's circling around behind, close to the edge here.
Now he wants, let's see, again, he went for a takedown instead of a push out because that was what's going to finish it out. And sure enough, Andrew Howe gets the takedown here 50 seconds into the second period, so the 3:50 mark of the match. He's going to win 13-3 and earn a spot